This may sound crazy, but I think Disney is going to be a bigger streaming company based on the amount of revenue it's generating than Netflix in 2026. When you combine Disney Plus with Hulu and now ESPN going over the top, Disney has a lot to offer customers. They're going to be charging higher prices. They don't even need to reach the scale, the 300 million plus customers that Netflix has reached, to have more revenue. And they're already closer than you may think. So let's dig into the numbers. The first thing to look at is Disney's streaming revenue today. That is in their direct-to-consumer segment. That's right here, $6.2 billion. On an annualized basis, that is already a $24.7 billion business. That's before any price increases that may be implemented over the next year. And most importantly, it's without ESPN going over the top. So how big can the ESPN streaming service be? Well, today, ESPN just domestically is $3.9 billion in revenue over the past 3 months. That is a $15.7 billion run rate. The price for the ESPN streaming service is $30 per month. That's significantly more than ESPN is getting for carriage fees, which are estimated to be $15 to $20 per month. So the revenue per customer is going to go up at least $10, if not $15 per month. That's for people who have cut the cord and are just subscribing to the ESPN streaming app. They're also bundling the app with linear subscriptions as well. So things are going to be a little bit muddled in the future. But 10 million subscribers at $30 per month is $3.6 billion in revenue per year, just to give an idea of how big this business can be from a revenue perspective. So how does this compare to Netflix? Over the past 12 months, Netflix has generated $41.7 billion worth of revenue. Right now, that's growing in the mid-teens. So it's not a super high growth company, but it's still a steady growth company. So Disney would have to basically double their current streaming revenue with the addition of ESPN, adding more subscribers and more bundling. That's really the key. So are they going to be able to do that? Well, if you add together their streaming services, there's about 207 million subscribers to Disney's products. Now, these are across 3 different streaming services, and this ESPN product, ESPN Plus product that you can see here, is going to be going away and be replaced by the higher price ESPN. But I think that's where the real opportunity lies, is bundling these 3 services together and then bundling other solutions. The key is going to be the deals that they've made with the NFL to attract customers to the ESPN app over the past couple of months. They're acquiring the NFL network. They have also included NFL Red Zone. You can now bundle that with the ESPN app. That's going to be a really compelling offering to a lot of sports fans. Could mean that there's going to be more subscribers to the ESPN app than the current 25 million subscribers you see for ESPN Plus. So I think that will help push the Disney Plus subscribers from 127 million today to over 150 million. Add in price increases, and the real advantage that Disney has over Netflix right now is their advertising business. They are now able to advertise at scale on the streaming service. Hulu was really the driver of that. They're now bringing that to Disney Plus, and that is also going to get incorporated into ESPN. That's going to allow them to monetize ESPN much more effectively than a lot of other streaming services that are trying to add sports that are just sitting next to general entertainment. ESPN is a focused entity focused on sports. They're going to be able to reach those sports fans directly with more targeted advertising. So the current Disney streaming business, $24.7 billion in revenue, it would have to nearly double over the next year to reach Netflix. But I think Disney can do that by introducing ESPN over the top and bundling that with Disney Plus and Hulu. That makes a really compelling bundle option. Yes, you can spend up to $50 per month when you start to add on things like NFL Plus. They're also going to be adding services like Fox One. So this is going to be the center of the streaming bundle. I think we're going to have Netflix and then a Disney-centric streaming bundle. That's going to be an extremely powerful position for Disney to be in. Could allow them to have a bigger streaming business than Netflix in the next year. And if that's the case, Disney stock could skyrocket. Right now, shares are trading for just 18.5 times earnings, a very cheap price for a company. Could have a lot of growth potential ahead. But let us know what you think about Disney and the future of streaming. Leave those comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out fool.com/invest for the top 10 stocks to buy right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you here next time.